Hello, lovelies. Welcome. I'm like going to say welcome back because I'm back and it's just so surreal. Like, it's just been so long. I think I've been off this for a good 7-8 months or something now. I just really needed the break, and there was a lot of personal things, painful things going on as well around this time last year. The last few years has been really crazy, actually. And I think it just all seriously caught up to me, and I just got to a point where I was burning out, really. So I had to just take a complete step back from readings. I had to just stop it all and just focus on my health. And, I've still been posting on Facebook. I started to do that a few months ago now. So I hope you're doing really well. We're going to be looking into what's going on. We're going to have a message of what's going on for us. What do we need to know today? I'm going to be doing a different format moving forward. I was actually doing all the twin flame readings. I think I was doing them for like hour readings, and then there was pick a card readings, and there was divine weekly readings, and it was just getting a little bit too crazy for me with my health issues. I just, with chronic fatigue, I just didn't have the energy really to be pumping out all these videos. As much as I really wish I could, and I enjoy doing these readings for you guys, I love connecting with you guys. Moving forward, I'll be just jumping on when I feel spirit leads me to. It could be, that sometimes there might be a weekly reading, sometimes there might just be a monthly reading. But for now, I'm just happy to be back and connecting with you guys. And yes, I'm hoping that I can do in-depth reading as well as like the lengthy ones, but we'll see what goes, eh? I mean, spirit really at the end of the day tell us how it has to be, and I just have to be in my good energy to do it. But meanwhile, whilst I was having a break, I actually started a new business called Gifts in Trend, and it's I've got a website, so if you wanted to check it out, it's giftsintrend.com. It's Zen. I do actually Zen gift boxes, so spiritual gift boxes. I do pet gift boxes, and I sell different various items on there. It's mostly open to Australia at this stage. I am trying to look into what, the details would be, like what it means to sell overseas. I know different countries won't accept certain things in gift boxes, but the readings, I am back doing private readings. So if you wanted to check it out, the link is in the description box below and on the screen. Giftsintrend.com. I have various readings if you'd like to check them out. Just recently I've been doing past life readings, and oh my God, they're fascinating. Very, very in depth, and very, can be very deep. Okay, very deep, very heavy, looking into the past life stuff, but it's so fascinating and intriguing. All those things, but let's get into the reading. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm going to be doing some charms today because I know that you guys used to love when I do the charms. So what we're doing is basically leaving it up to spirit to tell us what do we need to know today. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm using these nice new cards that I got called Shine, I think they are. And I've got the Sacred Traveler Oracle and this gorgeous Witch's Tarot, pretty sure it is. And you just got to bear with me. I'm getting all back into it, guys. So let's start. Let's start. I'm already feeling my energy, like, yeah, it's pumping. So let's get this happening. Oh my God, so exciting. What do we need to know for these lovely people today, please, Spirit? What do we need to know just at this time in our lives right now? What do we need to know? I'll pull out maybe 3 cards. There's 1. Okay, 4, they tell me. I can't ever control it. All right, the Tower. Ooh, the 8 of Cups. Wow, and the 2 of Wands. Wow, guys, there's so many, interesting energies going on here. Okay, the words I'm getting is I'm fed up. I am fed up with this life. I'm fed up with how things are. It's like an epiphany coming in, right? Where, okay, I've made a decision. Maybe there's been some universal sign that's come in for you that has been that aha moment, that epiphany. And it's like this feeling of, I now know what I need to do. I have been on a journey. And wow, yeah, they're telling me that something in your life has been shaken up or is about to be shaken up. It is the catalyst you need to actually get up and walk away from something. So if you've been waiting for a sign, it's coming, okay? And it could be quite drastic. It could be a very significant in your face kind of sign. It's not subtle. It's not going to be a subtle sign for you. And it's interesting, she's looking up at the clouds here, right? The sky. It could come in the form of birds, butterflies, feathers in your path, something that is really significant that you know, looking at this, that this is my sign. And it could be that you get some communication, you know, the air sign is all about communication. It's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It could be legal stuff. It could be to do with contracts, you know, something along those lines. You might get something in the mail, like in written form, like in an email, in the mail, and it could literally be having to vacate a place or move. It could be a job, you know, relocation. But there's something that's coming in for you. Everyone's going to be different for what their sign is. That's coming. I'm getting the number 15 for some reason. So I don't know if it's the 15th of the month. What's that, Spirit? The 15. What do we got here? 16, Ace, 8, 10, 2. The 15 is the Devil card in the tarot too. So it can represent that finally things are going to be let go of. You can get this, you know, sword like a machete down all the things that are restricting you and tying you down. And it's an old pattern. It's an old habit. It could be an addiction. It could be a lease, you know, a lease, like you're breaking a contract of some sort, whether it be metaphorically, spiritual contract, or an actual physical contract, okay? Because I see her moving away. I see her walking away. Like she's got her little, you know, bag here. She's traveling lightly. She's fed up. She's like, I'm out of here. This is my sign. I don't have to, you know, put up with this life anymore or this path I've been on. But I do need some planning, because usually with the Tower, it comes as an unexpected thing sometimes. We don't expect it to be so dramatic. We don't expect things to shake up and rumble beneath our feet, even though we're asking for signs and we want change. When it actually comes, we don't always feel prepared, which is why she's not got bags and bags and bags of luggage, right? So it feels to me that whatever's going on in your life, it's going to happen quite suddenly, quite swiftly, and it's going to be a very strong sign for you. So you may actually get, you know, have a conversation with someone. It could be moving away from a relationship, saying goodbye to somebody or something that no longer serves you anymore. It's fulfilled its purpose for you, and you're now seeking out better ground, okay? A better life, a better purpose, something that's going to fulfill your heart and mind and soul. And they're both wearing blue here too. So when I see this, I feel like it's saying to me that it's a healing stage for you as well. And, you know, it could be a time for mourning, you know, when there is change, when there's a letting go of something, when there's a final surrender, even though it's what we really want, we still sometimes grieve what we knew, what was familiar. And it could even, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be something just like a way of living, being in a place that we grew up in, or something along those lines where we've had ties. And so we see the Two of Wands here, which is all about preparation. He or she has got the globe in their hand right here and is looking at it and saying, okay, the world is my oyster. Where do I go to? Where do I go to now? I already know it's stirred within my soul. It's shaken my world up that I have to do something. I have to take action. Now I have to walk away from something. I've confronted something. And now it's just like inevitable. I got to move away from this. It's just no longer what I want. And so there's this world is your oyster, you know, maybe literally going on the internet and researching things or searching for something. It could be something it's exciting. It's like the unknown, okay? It's the unknown. It's exciting. It's scary, but it's also exciting because it's a whole new chapter that you're moving into now. So what comes after this, Spirit? Yeah, look at the anxiety. So if you've been sitting up late at night worrying about something, or even this tower, this tower card right here could definitely cause this within you, that you're going to be freaking the hell out. Like, where do I go? How am I going to get the money for this? Or how am I going to deal with this with no knowledge? Or I wasn't prepared for this, is what I'm hearing. Even though your soul has been wanting something different for a long time. What's this? The Hermit. Yeah, so it's time to take time out, really go within, meditate, even go outside, even if you do have a campfire, sit down with a candle and just meditate and just sit in that and just say, you know what? I'm feeling all these things. I'm feeling it's restless. It could be restlessness, anxiety, concern for the future, the unknown. But grounding your energy, even among the trees outside, because I know a lot of you have that sense of adventure. You want a change, you want to step forward, and the things you've been doing up till now is actually the catalyst to bring this about. So any intention, any thought, any feeling, any physical action you've taken to make changes in your life is bringing it to this point. And so you're evolving spiritually, and you're being asked to go within, to connect with Source, and know that you're going to be fine, because the Nine of Pentacles is independence, it's abundance, it's prosperity. It's saying you've been working hard. You've been working hard doesn't have to just necessarily mean in a job or with money, but just in your life as a person, as a spiritual soul here on this earth. You have been working hard to bring you to where you are today. So it's interesting, we got the wine here, so someone might want to just this phone, sorry guys, this is a new phone. Some of you might want to just read a book out in your garden with a drink, your favorite drink, and just chill and be in your own zone there and just feel your way through. Just be in the present moment. That's the key here, because everything else is unfolding inevitably around you anyway. What can you do? You can either stress, that's what I say to myself. If I'm stressing about something out of my control, I'm like, what good is this going to do me? I can either really stress out and stay up all night tossing and turning and freaking the hell out about it, or I can just, make the most of it and just say, well, you know what, this is meant to be, and everything's working out as it's meant to, and I'm just going to have to try and, bring myself into some kind of grounded energy where I am in control to a degree. You can be in control of your own emotions. We can actually do that. We can actually sit down and go into a meditation and try and ground ourselves and shift our vibration into something. And she's researching here as well. And the magician, the magic is within you. And we all have it within us, to be able to... We've got spiritual tools. We have our guides. We have things like cards, psychics we could see. We have our own intuition, our own higher selves that we can, look into as well. So there's many ways that we can use our magic and set the power of intention to make the situation better than what it might appear. So let's have a look. Where are we headed with this? And this is the Gemini Virgo energy too, and that's the Virgo energy. Try not to overanalyze too much. So what's going to happen? Well, what are you telling us to do, Spirit? Oh, look at this. Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So this is very symbolic of that Eight of Cups energy of moving forward fearlessly. And knowing that, okay, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I'm going. So some of you might actually want to go on a cruise. You could actually be relocating or going on a holiday, just moving somewhere. It's like movement, okay? It's movement forward. Even if you're literally not physically moving just yet, it's that Two of Wands energy where your mind is, projecting forward into the future. It's that setting the intention through meditation and knowing that everything's going to be okay. Take the risk, venture forward. It's like that, almost like that, the Fool energy where you're jumping into the unknown, taking a leap into the unknown and reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. See the pathway forward. And that's your imagination, right, where you want to be. So just know that the path is leading you to a beautiful place. And what do you need to do in the meantime? besides all those other things? What do you need to do for your self-care? Celebrate yourself. You enjoy it. I mean, I'm not saying you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve to enjoy it, okay? So it's saying, yay! So look, there's a little glass of wine or a nice glass of whatever. Flowers there. Maybe go and buy yourself some flowers, or maybe go and get your hair done, or whatever it might be. Celebrate yourself, because this whole part of your journey it might feel sometimes that things are going wrong when they falling apart. Or if they're changing direction when, things are, definitely sudden changes can feel like the world is, the universe is punishing us rather than rewarding us and setting us correctly back on path to where we need to be. So just realizing that you have brought yourself to where you are right now through your trials, through your challenges in life and lessons. It's time to reward yourself, because this is actually a leveling up. It's not a moving backwards. It's not something you've done wrong. It's meant to be this way right now. So all the shifts, all the changes, all the, oh my God moments, okay, of like, oh, my life is falling apart. It's actually bringing it all together. So it's for a new path for you guys. So let's get some charms. Did say I was going to do that. So let's get some letters for you guys. This could be letters, your initials. Well, wow, where's, hang on a minute. What have we got? A V, H, E, P, C, X, I, Z, and a B. And, yep. Not sure if they're getting any words like as such, but you can see if there's anything there that you can see. Let's get a couple of charms for you. This could be your initials. Could be something symbolic coming up around something as well. Right, so celebrate, buy some jewelry. You might get a gift. It might be someone's birthday coming up soon. You might get some really nice jewelry. But it can also represent that there is a bond right now. There could be, as I said before, a contract or a link, okay, a chain, the link being, you're cutting that contract now. So, yep, could be that. And we got Cancer energy. So Cancer is resilient. It's about home and family. It's imaginative. Go into your imagination and see yourself moving strongly forward to your goal. And this is standing out to me, this beautiful heart here, the aventurine. So it's talking about heart healing here, heart chakra healing in this process. Right, so that's what's going on there. We've also got the little ring here. So you might buy yourself some jewelry, or someone might want to buy it for you. But this is definitely a spiritual commitment here to your path. You're spiritually aligned. And the drinking. So some of you might want to celebrate with a beer, okay, with a wine or a beer. Have like out in your garden or a beer garden with some friends. There's tears of joy coming in. That's great. That shows me there's definitely some, movement forward. Look at the bird. Interesting with the birds here, okay? So the bird's representing the dove, the peace dove. There could be feathers in your path, but it's definitely showing hope for new lands, for a new life, new chapter. And we've got here the Sagittarius energy. Freedom. Freedom. I don't know why that song's coming through. But the Sagittarius energy is freedom loving, baby. So Sagittarians are optimistic, they're hopeful. It's also travel and it's movement forward. So Sagittarius is coming through quite strong in this one, actually. Even though the Cancer's there, I'm getting very optimistic, adventure, embrace it as an adventure. And we've got the ocean, the seashell, right? Someone's name might be Shell. For you guys today. Hello, Michelle or Shell, whoever's watching. But we've got here, this shell represents the beach. It could represent moving overseas, moving to a beach. It could be along those lines, or even going near a beach. See the beach? I know we did have a beach somewhere there. But seeing the beach can be very relaxing. It's the salt water. Breathe that in, the fresh air. Not the salt water, of course. Don't breathe the salt water in. But breathe in the fresh air. If you're near a beach, definitely go and visit it. It's very healing. And also cooking. Someone might be taking up cooking classes or trying new recipes. Yeah, definitely look at that, the cooking right here. So someone might want to make you a meal too. So let's get a couple of numbers. Oh my God, it feels great to be back, guys. So we've got the 0, and we've got a 3 and an 8. So someone could be 38. But it could be the 3rd of August this year that something significant happens as well. We got the 3 and a 5, 35. 3rd of May, and we got the number 7. Take them as they resonate. This could be something symbolic for later on as well. Could be a house number, could be anything. Number 404, so 038-35704. And I'm going to get one more thing for you guys. So just, you know, turn your volume down because it's going to be loud. So desire. What do you desire right now, and what have you been desiring? Because, wowies, because it shows me that that's what you're moving towards, okay? So the spirit and the universe have been listening to your desires, your deepest desires, where it is you wish to be, where it is you wish to, you know, to be going, what you need to be doing for your life purpose, all that kind of stuff's coming in here. So guys, how exciting. I hope this resonated. And please like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that kind of thing. Jeez, it's been a long time since I've said that. And I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. I love you so much. Love and blessings.